Howdy. Welcome to another episode of Forrester Gump. Today we're going to be changing out the donut gasket. So let's go. So here we are. We've got the car on jack stands. We've got a cat butt to help us out. 2 jack stands on each side. A jack in the center for emotional reassurance. We got the tools. We've got a 14mm. Got another 14mm for the bolts that go from the downpipe to the catback exhaust. Cat. He's helping me out here. Yes, those are channel locks. This is a screwdriver. Some penetrating oil, gloves, and yeah. Alright, so we've got the first exhaust hanger right here that's holding up the catback exhaust to the downpipe here. And we got our penetrating oil. Oh, fuck yeah. And we're just gonna spray the shit out of this thing. Just, oh my god. So the trick with these channel locks is that you want to get it just tight enough on there. You can use it as kind of a fulcrum leverage type situation. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Well, this bad boy is dropped. I'll take off this piece here. You can already see that this donut gasket is looking nasty. Okay, so this is the old gasket. It actually doesn't look too bad, but no, may actually be able to reuse it. There's some wearing right here where things might be leaking out, but I don't actually see any holes. Oh well. What the hell was that? Crazy ass squirrels in a walnut tree. Okay, well, so there's that one. I'm gonna keep that one just in case, but here's the brand new shiny one. Sexy, perfect. We'll put it on. We got the catback exhaust here. We got the downpipe. Here's the donut gasket. Here's this gasket that's from Grimspeed. And this gasket, this goes just like this. And then this kind of beveled, rounded edge here is where this guy goes into. Like that, once it's on the downpipe. Okay, so we'll put this guy back on. Well, not back on. We'll put it into its rightful home. Just like so. This onto the donut gasket first, just like that, and we'll push this mofo on there, just like this. Put this bolt in. Boom. It's always nice to just be able to have a little bit of play in this catback exhaust so you can get these holes lined up properly. Thankfully it's pretty forgiving at this area where the downpipe meets with the catback exhaust. I think that's kind of the reason for this donut gasket, is so that your exhaust can still flex. Probably just get it on there by hand. Boom. That's what that penetrating oil is for. Oh, fuck yeah. Finger tighten first. Finger tighten first. Whatever's. Well, so my question is, maybe you guys know, but with the stock downpipe to catback exhaust, there's a spring bolt here. Do those springs need to still be there? Because I don't know. There's no spring there. That's just the bolt with the fucking donut gasket, and there's a space here, but you know, the donut gasket is it's plugging it up pretty good. Well, I don't know. I guess you just gotta start it up and see if it makes exhaust fumes. So I climbed my happy ass out from under my car, and before I drop my car back down from the jack stands, I'm just gonna start it up, see how it runs, see if there's any leaking exhaust, and hopefully it all works. Purred like a kitten so far. Let's see. Put my hand up there, see if I can feel any. I don't feel anything. Feels good. Okay, so the next thing to do is just take it for a spin. So here we are. It is the next day after changing out the donut gasket. I'm headed to work, and we're gonna see if it's any better. So the car is running great after changing out the donut gasket. I feel like acceleration is just a little smoother. And I think that the perception of your car actually going faster is kind of a common thing after changing something out. Maybe placebo, but either way, it feels great for only like a $14 part that needed to be changed out. And a lot of times when you really need to change out your donut gasket, the first things that you're going to start noticing is, one, your car is going to just sound way louder when you have an exhaust leak, especially when your donut gasket is cracked or failing. And number two, when your donut gasket is giving out or you have an exhaust leak, your performance is going to be pretty restricted, especially in the lower RPMs. You're going to notice a very large decrease in throttle responsiveness, and that's just basically due to not enough back pressure and your car expecting there to be a certain amount of resistance and or flow, and that is actually not being met at all. So yeah, no, if you're having some performance issues after changing out your downpipe, or after changing out your catback exhaust, or any exhaust where you're going to have to take off that donut gasket or fiddle with it or anything, if you're having performance issues, your car is really loud, just replace that donut gasket, you're good to go. It's very cheap. It's like 14 bucks, something like that. You won't regret it. It's very easy to put on, as you saw in the video. And yeah, good luck, guys. Enjoy driving out there.